can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.
What's good, y'all? What's good to everybody? Hey, y'all. Hey, to everybody that's coming on up in here. What's good, y'all? What's happening? Y'all come on in. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to this RHOP live review beat. Just kick it. All right? Because we just going to kick it. And we're going to have grown lady, grown man talk. That's what we're going to have. All right? So y'all come on up in here. Hey, y'all. Hey to everybody that's up in yonder. Y'all already know what to do. Make sure to like this live on y'all way in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you kindly. Y'all come on up in here. If y'all have not followed the social medias, go on ahead and make sure to do that. It is listed at the top. Instagram and Twitter. Go on ahead and hit up both of those. If y'all would like to donate to the channel, that goes to PayPal, that goes to Cash App. I appreciate the few Cash Apps that I received over the weekend. I did appreciate that. And I want to thank everybody that's been hitting me up and, leaving me little kind words and things like that. Dealing with what I was dealing with last week or whatever the case may be. I do appreciate everybody that hit me up and said something nice. It was greatly appreciated. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Okay. Y'all so sweet. I can catch cavities just looking at y'all. So thank y'all so much. And yeah, y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. So y'all go on ahead and get yourselves together. If you're at work, go on ahead and make sure y'all have y'all headphones in because I'm about to be cussing some hoes out and all that good stuff. But, the regular. Y'all come on up in here. This week has been a week. I woke up in a much better mood today. You know what I'm saying? I was able to get up here and gag. Ciao. Oh, yeah. The Whether You Like It or Not panel. I'm going to be hosting it on my channel tonight. Right here, well, not here on the main channel. So if anybody that's new here that's not on the main channel, I suggest y'all. I don't know why y'all not there. That's where all the reviews and shit at. So if you're not there, make sure y'all hit up the main channel and make sure y'all leave y'all reminders for the night. 9:05. Have y'all asses there. Do not be late. I'm getting started on time. I ain't waiting for none of y'all to come in there. No, I have not watched Salt Wives yet. I'll watch Salt Wives tomorrow. That's the new thing for Salt Wives. I have not watched it yet. All right? Because I know Salt Wives was a key. I know it was a key, but the big key came on before that, and that took priority over that. So we go get to that key tomorrow. This key right here is dealing with these Potomac bitches. They the key. Not Salt Wives. We will get to Salt Wives on Tuesday, tomorrow. Ooh, child. Yeah, we'll get the Salt Wives tomorrow. They not the target right now. They not the target. Child. Ooh, girl. But anyway, how y'all doing? What y'all got going on around there? How was y'all weekend? Who was y'all laid up with? I know CC freaking Yarrell was laid up with somebody's daughter. I don't know whose daughter they was laid up with, but they was laid with somebody's daughter. So who else was being laid up with somebody's daughter? or somebody's son. Because God won't do none of that. I was up here laid up with LaFon's girl. I don't do those things no more. I was laid up with LaFon's. Yeah, I'm still mad about that too, CC Freak. Girl, he tried it. Child, she tried it. The baby situation kept me up all night. Girl, I ain't got nothing to do with that. They ain't none of my business. Like I said, they not the target for today. They not the target for today. Real Housewives of Potomac, Andy, Nick Nack, and that curtain sham, that Quality Inn curtain sham that Dickless had on is the target for this morning. All right. Not all of that. We gonna get to that in the tea talk later. That's a tea talk later. Ciao. Y'all come on in, make sure to like the live. We're actually about to get started because we at the 9-minute mark, just about. No, LaFon should have made me a ham sandwich. All right. He got put to sleep. He the one that should have been making me a ham sandwich. But luckily for him, I can't eat first thing in the morning. Ciao. Y'all make sure to like up this live. We finna get started. It's 64 people, 40 likes. Y'all get me up to 60 likes, y'all. Give me up to 60 likes. Come on now. Give me on up to 60. I need a quick 60. I need a quick 60. We at the 9-minute and 30 mark. I need a quick 60. We about to get started. Go do you could go on ahead and relax yourself, choir and praise team. Thank y'all for y'all ministry. Thank you so much for y'all ministry, ministers of music. Y'all be on standby. Thank you so much, deacon and deaconesses. Thank you, trustees. Go on ahead, y'all rail and CC Freak. Y'all go on ahead and man the door. If anybody need to leave at any time throughout this roast and gag section, girl, make sure to carry y'all asses down my side aisles. Do not come down my center aisle for nothing. All right. That disturbs me and the roast and gag in progress. And that ain't good for nobody. So, yeah. What's good, girl? Child. Hold on. Let me wipe my damn camera off. You know what? I was sitting here trying to figure out exactly how I was going to do this. And like I said, I honestly just want to have a conversation. I honestly do. I honestly just want to have a conversation. I'm laughing because I'm just laughing. But I really do just want to have a conversation. But I'm laughing. You know, Real Housewives of Potomac, it was actually good last night. But, you know, what was so weird and what was so strange and what was so crazy about it was I just didn't like the way they had me defending Candace. I didn't like that at all. Y'all know I don't like that pat-faced bitch. I don't like her, nor do I like her damn stance. They crawl under my skin. I really do. I really do. Like, they just annoyed me to no end, bitch. They worse than the damn Beehive and the knick-knack paddywhack folk. Like, they like roaches. You can't get rid of them. Everywhere you go, they there. When you try to leave, they leave with you. Like, you just it's a constant bother. It's a constant thing, you know. And I can't believe that they really had me sitting there taking up for her ass last night. Like, I just did not like that at all. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that. I didn't like how y'all sat there and just had me to take up for her. I mean, I still gave it to her when I needed to give it to her. You understand? But I just didn't like the way I had to just constantly sit up and just, I had to call a spade and be like, well, bitch, she not lying, you know. But I just want to have a conversation. That's all. This is just conversation. This is just conversation. So they continue where I left off at. and that was the argument between Big Face and Grandma Nana. And Grandma Nana comes out her face and says that don't worry, Andy, she'll get it one day when somebody kick her ass, but it's just not gonna be me. Now, my whole thing is, Grandma Nana, you shouldn't have even brought that up if you weren't gonna be the one to kick off in her ass. See, had you got up and kicked off high in her ass, I would have went up for you. But the fact that you made that threat and you didn't do it, I mean, why can't it be you with them size 12s you got on, girl? Why can't it be you? Why can't it be you? Girl, I think at this point your feet bigger than Robin's, Amazon lady. So why could it not have been you? Child. See, who they call, here's where they had, this is where they annoyed me, because they had to make me pick a side. And if I'm being real about the situation here, I have to agree with Big Face. I'm so pissed that y'all did this to me. I really am. So then she had to call out the double standards when it comes to throwing shade. I'm going to be honest, okay? Fact of the matter is, like I said in my review, take reality TV out of it and take what they consider fun shade for reality TV, taking all of that out of the equation. The gag is the shit that y'all have said to each other since season 1 to now should have gotten a lot of y'all asses beat years ago. All right. I said that in my review, and I stand by that. I stand on that 10 toes down. I stand on that. A lot of the shit that y'all have said and done to each other from season 1 to now, y'all should have been got a mud hole stumped in y'all ass. If we gonna sit here and go off of what Candace is doing, and that's why you know she got a wig pulled by Monica, blah blah blah, and I agree with all of that. But the fact of the matter is, so have y'all. Y'all have said a lot of shit that in the real world and in the main streets and in where I'm from, oh yeah. Y'all would have been a video on floating around on YouTube. I mean, floating around on Instagram. That's real shit. I'm telling y'all. So at the end of the day, if we're gonna be fair about it, we're gonna be fair about it. We're gonna be fair about it. Now, but see, Candace, here's the thing. I think the reason why they're giving you this advice is to take with you in the real world. You understand? Because in the real world, Candace, with the shit that come out of your mouth, much like I said about them, somebody is going to monkey stump your ass. So I think they're giving you big sisterly advice like, yeah, you could do that with us because we're not going to put our hands on you, especially because we know you can't fight. So because of the fact that you can't fight, I really hope you're not out here in the real world, in the real life, talking to everybody the way you sit up here and talk to us. Because yeah, we'll let you get away with an unscathed, but people in the real world ain't finna be out here giving you that type of time, Candace. They go beat the shit out of you. That's the difference here, Candace. So at the end of the day, and y'all Candace stands can get mad and feel any way what you want to feel. Take that with that as y'all make. I don't care. I don't care. But at the end of the day, if we're going to talk about what's an ass whoopable offense, there's ass whoopers to hand around this group. Okay? It's ass whoopers to hand around this group, if that's the case. So then they get down to body shaming. All of y'all shade each other about y'all bodies one way or the other. Y'all do. Y'all do. And the thing about it is, y'all got on Candace for what she said about Ashley, but Ashley has also said some of the same fucked up ass things about y'all, especially when it came, like she has. She has. Ashley has said a lot of negative things about y'all body, about y'all children, about y'all marriage, about y'all union. Ashley has said a lot of fucked up shit. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, y'all got her together about it. But not in the light that people are doing it when it comes to Candace. I will give her that. We get Ashley together. Y'all don't stick it to Ashley the same way that y'all would stick it to Candace. Because y'all would be mad with Ashley for a couple of episodes, then y'all back being best friends with her and buddied up with her and rubbing titties together and all the rest of that shit with her. Like that's what y'all do. I'm just saying. So Big Face calls out again, calling out the hypocrisy of these people. And we just have a conversation, bringing out the hypocrisy of these people, because I'm so glad she brought up how Tacky took Dickless around there to Ashley's Kangaroo restaurant with all of this that she had going on. And what did it for me? See, you know what? To be real with you, Tacky, you did yourself a disservice. You sat up there and you fucked over Wendy, and I really wish you hadn't done it. Because something tells me Wendy was so ready to be so far up your damn ass. You really needed to drop Dickless as a sidekick and go on ahead, and you should have made Wendy your sidekick, because at least Wendy has an actual brain and she knows how to use it. Because what bothered me about Dickless was, she's going to come out of her face and try to make it to you know, I don't know, I guess make a point to try to lighten what she did, was to say, well, when I went down there and I saw Ashley, I saw red. So then my thing is, okay, and I'm going to give you that I will give you. So if that's the case and you understand it, then I'm not understanding why you just don't seem to understand why when Monique said the same thing, I saw her, I blacked out, I saw red. Shit like that happens. You know that because you admitted to that. That's what you said happened. You saw Ashley and you saw red. You blacked out. You didn't give a damn. And you started going in and letting have and started doing all of this. But let's be clear. You got away with doing that to Ashley because that's Ashley. And you know Ashley was not about to take it there with you. So you could get away with doing all of this with Ashley. Had you did all of that to Monique, you would have not have gotten away with that. Had you did that to Wendy, you wouldn't have gotten away with that. To me, that's all signs of antagonistic behavior. Doing this to any one of them people, that would have caused a fight. Had you did this and my best friend face, they'd have fucked you up. This means you want to fight and you want to take it there. So don't try to make it seem as if what season 5 did declassified or devalued the whole show, because y'all didn't that shit happen what? Season 1, season 2? This show got ratchet when y'all went up there and did that. So I mean, what difference did it make? This would have caused a fight had that been anybody else but Ashley. So Robin, shut your ass up. Like, she pissed me off with that. I'm like, how are y'all gonna sit up here and condemn Monique off the show and then want to throw in Candace's face that that's basically what she get? And you know, y'all don't do this on the show, and y'all have never took things to that extreme. When, like I said, had that been somebody else and Robin went up there and they placed a business and they faced with all of this, that would have turned into a fight. It didn't, because it was Ashley, and y'all knew that. I mean, being fair here, I want to run down on Big Face. I really do. But when she right, she right. Y'all can't sit up here and condemn. But then again, I'm going to just stay on topic. Y'all can't sit here and condemn this girl for doing shit that y'all been doing since season 1. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't, especially Karen and Giselle. Like, y'all really pissed me off because y'all was sitting up here trying to act like the shit that y'all said weren't as whoopable offense, because it was. If you sit up and talked about my best friend Coochie to her face, she probably would have smacked the fuck out of you. That's something that would have gotten you hit. If we sitting up in a meeting and then you show up with a shirt that's bringing up me and my husband's tax problems, that's some shit that is going to make me hop over that table and pounce on your ass like a cheetah to a gazelle. And I'm not finna let go. It would have to take the good Lord's hands up above to pry my hands out of your skull. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't sit up here and try to lighten the load that y'all been giving each other since season 1. They're trying to make a point that you can't make when it comes to her. Is her mouth reckless to a fault? Absolutely. Is her mouth enough to make a bitch stump a mud hole in her? It already happened. Are y'all telling her right? Yes. But call it out on all cylinders. If y'all gonna do that to her, y'all should have been adding yourselves into that. Especially Robin, because Robin was the very first person on this show to show any type of aggression to anybody. With that god-awful, overdone ass sequin coffin cover that she called the damn dress. On that. So Ashley calls out Andy calls out Grandma Nana for her damn tweets, calling her the new Twitter disaster. And she is. Thank you so much for your Cash App, boo. Thank you. If anybody else would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. Thank you for your Cash App. So she takes responsibility for the tweets. She said, I'll take responsibility for it, fine. She said, but at the end of the day, you know, I have a social media manager and, you know, she tweeted a lot of things that I didn't agree with or that, you know, I didn't authorize. And because of that, I let her go. And I'm glad Tacky spoke up when she says, I'm glad that you take responsibility for it, but I also want you to admit that it was you and not your social media manager. And I would have to agree because I didn't know that social media managers had the authority to go back and forth with cast members. I didn't know that. I thought the social media managers was just to take a picture of you working or something and then they put it on Instagram. That's what I thought they did. Or they take a picture of products for you and they just post on Instagram. Like, I thought that's what social media managers did. I didn't think they had the authority to be going back and forth in a verbal altercation on your behalf under your shit without you knowing. That's all I'm saying. I didn't think that. I didn't think social media managers had that type of authority to be out here creating arguments under your likeness and you knew nothing about it. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I could be wrong. You know, I don't have no social media manager, girl. It wouldn't matter to me if the social media manager was her friend or not. It doesn't matter if that's your friend. Don't sit here and try to act like you had no idea that tweets were being tweeted to a scholar or other cast members under your likeness, under your shit, and you didn't know nothing about it. You was just lost in the sauce and had no idea. If that was the case, listen, okay? Before I say something that I'm really going to regret, y'all do something for me, please. So anyway, girl, I'm sorry, y'all. This is my best. She in the way. So they get down to Mia and her colorism, her classism comments. All right. My fault. Anyway, y'all. They get down to Mia and her damn classism comments. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't know what y'all mad at a scholar for, because a scholar wasn't wrong in anything that a scholar said. Because what she said was the absolute truth. It is. All right. It is. Mia is so much new money that she doesn't mind bringing up her earnings even when it's not being talked about. Y'all could be sitting at somebody's wake and they sitting around there talking about what a good person they are. She's going to find a way to throw in what she makes in her earnings into what a good person that this person was. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of bitch that Mia is. All right. So I don't consider what a scholar said to her wrong. I just don't. I don't. Not everything has to do with what you make or your earnings or what you've done. When it's dealing with women who have their own. All of these women, with the exception of Dickless, that fuck nigga in the dress and tacky, got money like that. So they don't care about how much you make or what your husband do or whatever the case may be. Karen don't care. Wendy don't care. Candace don't care because it's her mama money. Ashley don't care because it's her husband money. Michael a damn millionaire. Like, what make you think these people really care about what you have? So I'm sorry, I was on a scholar side with that. I mean, some people, you know, did that because the Mia got fans for whatever reason. So you know, they could take up for her like that. Me, I'm not. So once they take a break or whatever, Mia goes to check on Big Face, and she says that she admits that her responses are really low, but that's why people should just leave her alone then. And much like I said in my review, they are going to leave you alone. They're going to leave you alone on the ground, twitching once they get done stumping a mud hole in your ass, and your ass is just as flat as these cartoon characters are out here on the streets when they get ran over by a car that came out of no damn where. Usually it's a damn Acme truck. So you absolutely right, Candace. People are gonna leave you alone. People gonna leave you alone. You are exactly right. Don't worry about it, Candace. People are gonna leave you alone. They're gonna leave your ass right there alone. So they get down to Karen and Tacky's situation or whatever. Karen, I do appreciate you. Karen, I do appreciate you for apologizing to my alma mater. Like I said, you had no business shading my alma mater. My alma mater did not do a damn thing to your college educated ass. All right. My college did absolutely nothing to you lay down on your back for a rich nigga ass. Okay. My college did nothing to you, Karen. You did not have to shade my college going in on a bitch that we don't claim or see it for. Like I said, had you just talked about her and them dusty ass AKAs that she's affiliated with, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't have nothing to say to you, Karen, but you had no business shading Hampton University. And I'm real glad that you apologized to all us because we didn't appreciate it. And neither did Wendy. Wendy ain't like that shit either. So I am glad that you apologized. Thank you, Karen. And your apology was accepted. It was well received and it was accepted. Thank you. So then they get down to Tacky being able to apologize to Karen if what the comments they said hurt her children, how she was able to apologize to Karen and her children or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And how, you know, if that's the case, why could you just not offer Wendy an apology, you know, with bringing up what happened on the show and her family? And I was on their side with that. If Karen deserves an apology, why do you think Wendy doesn't? You know what I'm saying? Especially if your whole shtick is, if your whole thing is going to be, I never believed it. I just brought it up to see being a concerned friend, blah, blah, blah. But I never believed it. My thing is, why can't you then turn around and say, but I do apologize to your family because I could see that it hurt you. Even though my intent wasn't to hurt you, I could see that it did. And I apologize, you know, to you and your family for that. That was not my intent. Why is it so hard for you to just do that? I think that's fair. And I think that Wendy could have received that and Wendy would have accepted it. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair apology. The intent wasn't to hurt you, but I could see that's what it did. I apologize. Like, whatever. So Karen in the scene comment, Karen, you misused the word, girl. Okay, you misused it, and once again proved why you should have never shaded Hampton University. Okay, all right. That's why your ass couldn't get into our private HBCU, girl. All right, because you can't even use your shit right. It's probably why you shaded us. You probably tried to get in, and they said, "Girl, hell no, we don't need you." Child. Moving on. So Tacky proves to everybody that she has a heart when, she got emotional to Karen, getting up and hugging her children and all of the rest of this. And, she felt like, even though they went through what they went through, that she could still, love on her children and hug her children and, be genuine with her children and all of the rest of this stuff that, it shows how deep their bond really is just because they argue, just because you completely turned on this woman for dickless. I mean, that's basically what you did. You brought up this woman's tax problems all over the goddamn place. You know what I'm saying? Like you did a lot of fucked up shit to Karen that, I just feel like if me and like if Scotty had kids and me and Scotty was friends before this show and I came up there doing the shit that I did to Karen, to Scotty, I just don't think Scotty would ever trust me with a friendship like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like, bitch, forget this show. We were friends. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was to have done this to somebody that just came on the show, yeah, it would have been still fucked up, but we were friends. There's no relationship there. Like whatever. Whatever. They was able to go on ahead and hug it out. She proved what a bull-dagging butch dyke she really is by grabbing on Karen's ass. And Karen did not like that at all. Okay, Karen was like, wait a minute, girl. Listen, I know you and Robin used to doing this with each other, but I'm not her. All right, get you two little humps and go about your business. Like I was with it, Karen. Child, so then we get down to Ashley and her package. I don't care. So she talks about coming through postpartum, a lot better and easier this time around than she did with Tommy. And you know what I'm saying? She said it's because, she got to look at Tommy's face and all of that, and that's what got her through it. Girl, please, you looked at them quarterly earnings of what or what Darby Enterprise is making because of them two boss babies you got. And that's what made you get up out of your postpartum. Okay. Like I said, y'all stocks are way up. Y'all front page of the New York Times around here of the stock exchange. You understand me? That's what it is, Kat. Ashley, tell the truth, shame the damn devil. All right. Talk about something. Dylan look just like his daddy. Yeah. Oh. Oh, elderly. Girl. Child, he look like he about to be. He look like he finna start walking on a walker real soon. Child, girl, Dinner look like he been here before and he been through some things, girl. Like Dinner, like child, look, my bones are old. Okay, my body is weary. I've been here before. I'm sick and tired of all this shit. Like look at this point, like Lord, let me leave that baby alone. Before y'all say, let me leave that baby alone. It's all jokes and gags, okay? If these bitches could get away with talk about people mama and talk about people fiery boxes and talk about people tax problems and all of that, then y'all should not have an issue with what I'm saying about Ashley and her old ass kids. Y'all should not have an issue with it. You really shouldn't. Ashley, that's what happens when you let an old geezer skeet they worms in you. That's what you get. You get old looking ass cheering. But yours came out with a brain. You understand me? Yours came out with a mission. Yours came out and said they not about to be broke, homeless, and penniless on the side of the street like we was in our past life, nigga. Nah, we not about to do that this time. Okay, they came back with a goal and a mission, and I'm all here for it. Tommy and Dill for the new president and vice president. I'm down for it, girl. They go get money in all our pockets. So Michael wanted to produce movies. Girl, they said it's really porn, and I do believe that. That's what I believe. I thoroughly believe that they about to start an OnlyFans around there. But see, his is going to be well produced. It's going to come with a storyline, a plot. They're going to have touching moments. They're going to have arguments, breakups, makeups, and then sex is going to be all up in it. Theirs is going to be fully produced. It's going to have credits, opening and ending, produced by, written by, all that. You know, stars, co-stars, associate producers, gonna have all that, girl. It works. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I ain't watching it, but I ain't mad at it. So then they talk about Big Face and her wide body comments. And Michael brought up her body in the car as well. And this is another time where I did have to agree with Big Face. Like, because Ashley, for me, I'm not down with you sitting up here trying to act like what she said hurt your feelings so damn bad when y'all aren't friends. Meanwhile, your husband, who ain't in love with you, who is completely repulsed by you, while you sitting up here trying to act like it's gotten so much better. Yeah, because now all of a sudden you're willing to bring in somebody else to your bedroom. Now he's willing to be up amongst you. Now he's willing to lay down with you. Why? Because is he inviting Juan over there? Is that y'all little secret, and that's how y'all should keep it? You know, because Robin can't find out about you and them, you know. She can't find that out. She thinks so, but they don't really know, don't want to know. Is that what it is? Like, I just, like, Ashley, get the fuck out of my face with that. Like, I would find that my feelings would be more hurt by my husband basically sitting here saying, I'm way more attractive now that I dropped the baby and I look like something. But even after that, and that was the whole thing. Even after he said that was way before y'all got to the hotel room scene. You tying him up and he's talking about something he felt uncomfortable. Like, I'm just not. So they bring up Big Face being jealous of Ashley being a mama, and a part of me still believes that, and y'all can kiss my ass because I said what I said. A part of me still believe that, and it is what it is. Big Face brings up her being a black woman, and she called her hair dry and caused a colorism, saying that because of her lighter skin, she doesn't understand, you know, her hair texture or whatever the fuck it was that she said, trying to call it under colorism, child. Listen. You know, Candace, you tend to forget what your hair looked like when you first got up here. We've been saying your hair resembled a dry ass tumbleweed. We've been saying that your hair resembled the dry ass tumbleweed. And then you got up here in this reunion with the same dry, pushed all the way up to the back. Like, it's just like, much like Ashley said, she can't help that she came up biracial. All right. You want her to be accountable because her hair ain't as dry like yours. It's not her fault that your hair dry, sir. It's your fault that your hair dry, girl. It ain't like she called you nappy-headed. You acting like she called you a bald-headed, nappy-headed scallywag, girl. She talked about how dry your hair is, and it is dry. It's dried down to the reunion, girl. Do you need some water to put on it? I mean, I called it dry, and I'm about as black as your ass is, bitch. What did you? So, what makes it different from me saying it than from her? It shouldn't be a difference. The feelings should still be the same. And let's be clear, Ashley's hair be dry too, girl. Ashley hair been dry since season what? Girl, I'm never gonna let Ashley. Girl, Ashley hair needs some damn water too since season 1. Ashley ain't got no titties. Ashley ain't got no ass. Ashley ain't got no hips. It's a lot of and you letting and you letting and you letting that I can't get it out. You letting what Ashley got to say about you and your hair get to you, which once again proves how really weak and simple-minded your ass is, big face. It's no way in hell that I will ever allow anything that Ashley had to say about me get me to a point of that, to a point of no return, Candace. If you don't pull yourself together, please pull yourself together. But I'm gonna tell you something. Ashley cleared your ass right good when she says you want to talk about the colorism situation, but let's talk about how we're both black women and you're calling me basically a slave to my white husband, as if you not taking a pink dick up your pussy, up your ass, in between your titties, up your butt, in your mouth, in your ear, in your nose, or anywhere, any other orifice of your body that you could find to stick it at, Candace. You damn sure do it. You don't find it no problems to make references like that to me. I think that's worse than these little colorism comments and this little light skin privilege that you're trying to put on her. I mean, I'm just saying, Candace. I mean, if we gonna call it out, let's call it out. You called out her colorism. She called out your racist statements. I mean, if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Child. Child, both of y'all hair dry. Both of y'all hair some dry ass mess. Well, Ashley's hair actually looks good this year. You know, I don't know what you got going on, child. Anyway. So Wendy asks her, why doesn't she think colorism exists in this group? And she says no. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And y'all know I don't deal with this topic because, you know, people are gonna feel the way they want to feel, which is fine. Y'all got that right. Feel any way y'all want to feel. Myself personally, I think there is colorism, but it's both. It was with Wendy, Monique, Candace. I would say Sharice, but I can't even say Sharice. I can't say Sharice. But I do see it I saw it with Monique, and I see it with Candace, and I see it with Wendy. Excuse me, because it seems like y'all can sit up and y'all can shade and y'all can read each other down like a book. Y'all can talk about each other's families. Y'all can talk about each other's husbands. Y'all can talk about each other's financial situations. Y'all could bring up each other's children. Y'all could say whatever the hell y'all want to say about each other. But the minute that somebody challenges what y'all have to say, y'all then want to turn that into they're dangerous or they're unpredictable or you don't know what they're going to do, like calling them aggressive. Because Wendy is not going to allow y'all to set up and play with her family the way y'all set up and did Monique's. Now, when she gives y'all back that same vitriol that y'all gave to her in the manner that y'all gave it to her, she then becomes aggressive and y'all scared and, you're doing too much. When it comes to Candace and some of the stuff that Ashley has said, and she responds to Ashley, y'all do the same thing. Y'all try to tell her to dial it back. You doing too much. You saying this, you saying that. And I don't understand it when y'all can sit up here and say whatever the fuck y'all want to say up out of y'all mouth, no matter how. That's another thing. I don't understand how y'all can sit up and begin to prioritize what's right and what's wrong, what's too far and what isn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how y'all can sit up and get to prioritize that to anybody, in my opinion. Like, what gives y'all the right to sit up and prioritize who needs to pull back, who needs to dial back, who said too much, who did too much, when y'all have done this shit since season 1? I'm just saying. If we're going to call it out, let's call it out. I'm just saying. Like, y'all have done and said a lot of nasty things to each other. You know what I mean? And when y'all go back and forth with each other, it's fine. But then the minute that Wendy and Candace give y'all back what y'all give them, then y'all want to act like, y'all just so terrified and, oh, y'all, you wait, hold on, well, you're doing too much. Hold on, let me lean back. Nah, that I'm not here for. So then this next part was basically Big Face getting her ass up here, basically admitting what everybody already knew. Her ass is still mad with Ashley and just can't get over the fact that she made the statement last year. She started crying. And I really wish that you would put the damn Kleenex down. Like, you still crying over that shit. What's bothering me about it is you and Ashley ain't friends. I'm not understanding why you're that took you to a place of now you're crying about it a whole year later. She didn't owe you anything. Y'all wasn't friends. Her and Monique were friends. Was she being vindictive when she did it? Yes. Did she have an ulterior motive for doing it? Yes. But was she also looking out for her friend? Yes. And did she owe you any type of loyalty not to do it? No. I mean, so I'm not understanding why what you don't get about that. Like, how do you want loyalty from somebody that don't like you? That's stupid to me. You want loyalty from somebody that don't like you. And who the hell are you to sit up here and try to police or tell somebody who they can or can't be friends with? So her and Karen are supposed to stop being friends because Monique fought you. Why? Monique fought you, not them. So then she admits that she just can't get over it. She just said, I just can't get over it. I just can't. But yet we saw when you was in New York, you and her took pictures with people. Andy called it out how y'all was in New York and y'all had a great time with each other. There was no beef. There was no issue. There was no arguments. Y'all was able to be up amongst each other. Y'all was able to be in the same room and it was all cool and dandy. And so now you up here, I just don't think I could do it because, you just want to be better. Candace, you're choosing to sit and suffer in that shit. And that's dumb. You're choosing to hold on to some shit from somebody that did not owe you nothing. That's dumb. You look for a lot out of people that don't fuck with you. Whatever, child. So they get down to Wendy and her package. So Wendy says that she did have a breast lift and then she had breast augmentation and all that stuff. And then she told everybody You know, if you gonna get something like that done, don't do what K Michelle did, and that's go down and get your shit done in the back of let's get your shit done in the back of a crack house. All right, don't go in the back of a crack house and get your shit done for $59.99 like K Michelle did, and then you go come out looking like how ended up dealing with what K Michelle had to deal with. Don't do that. All right. She said, go the responsible route. Check out your choices, do your research, check out the Dr. Sterling and get it done. I was down for that PSA. So Wendy says that she would have been more receptive to their comments if they was genuine, but instead Tacky talked about it amongst the rest of the group, and then when it got back to her and when they was talking about it, they was using comments like loose and having a lack of substance. Thank you so much for your super chat. And Ashley mostly owned Monique's loyalty by deleting that evidence of the sexual deviant groping that cameraman in her basement. Wendy is the MVP of the season. I totally agree. Thank you so much for your super chat. If anybody else would like to donate to the channel, I do have PayPal. I do have Cash App. And you can also send a super chat. Thank you guys so much. But I agree with her. I agree with her on that. Like, had y'all came to me first and said, girl, you know all about the tea is sitting up here, talk about you and Eddie Child. Like, girl, what the hell they got going on, blah, 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 blah. Like, if y'all came to her like that instead of, well, I heard about this, I heard what they said in the blogs, and then you come up here with, you know, your plastic surgeries or whatever. So, you know, I was thinking that, you know, maybe that was the reason why you may have had this done. And then here go Dickless, that fuck nigga in that tied ass, y'all know, in that damn dress, talking about the loose comment and blah, blah, blah. And I will give Dickless this. Dickless did. She apologized. She apologized. She said, I used the word loose. I should not have used loose. My apologies. But at the end of the day, Robin, this goes back to you and Ashley not having a brain of y'all own and being able to think for y'all motherfucking self. Because you sat up here and you said you thought I didn't have a problem with it. I thought she was absolutely beautiful. Then I'm not understanding why you were sitting up here agreeing with Giselle with her made up, convoluted ass, fucked up ass reasons for why she thought this woman had plastic surgery. It would seem to me you would have had a mind of your own. Like, I mean, Giselle, if that's how you feel, that's fine. But to me, I just think she did it just to feel better about herself. And I think she's gorgeous. That's having a mind of your own, but allowing Giselle to still feel the way she feels. You ain't taking nothing from her, but you're not adding on to it either. You're not joining the bandwagon. Well, yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. That stupid shit that you do. And the same goes for Ashley. So Wendy gets people together about saying that her reads were rehearsed. She said, "Girl, I am a commentator for MSNBC, and I went up against the I went up against the White House people. Girl, do you really think I'm scared to go back and forth with these bitches on the stage?" And she's absolutely right. This is the reason why Dickless and Tacky cannot handle Wendy, because she's educated, she's smart, and she know how to clear a bitch the right way. See, their reads are so superficial and so lowbrow and so elementary and so first gradish or kindergarten type preschool play reads. You know what I'm saying? They can't go back and forth with a bitch like Wendy, with somebody like Candace. They can't go back and forth with somebody like that. Maybe that's why they want to come up with the calm down, you too aggressive, I'm scared type of thing. I don't know. Y'all argue about that amongst yourself. I ain't bringing that back up. So they get down to Wendy's girl Candlegate. Girl, even Mia done came out with some damn karma candle, girl, that she says she big came out with. Whatever, you lying ass wonder. She a line wonder. I don't like that bitch. I don't like nothing about Mia. Mia and her pasty ass skin and that 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle that she called a pussy that's made of every damn thing but real genetics can kiss my ass. I don't. Girl, your skin the same texture as the nigga on House of Wax. If you don't go with a damn karma, anyway, because girl, she another Giselle. She's another Giselle. She got to have her. She got to have something to do with somebody's storyline. Moving on, girl, move around. Karen and Wendy's Candlegate comes up, and I'm glad Andy called out Karen for being shady about the timeline by which she let it be known that she got candles. Because I was on her side about that. Because I said the same damn thing. Karen, you was being very shady with the way that the whole thing about you having the candle came up. And then how you constantly went up under your confessionals and kept shading her about how yours is 3 wicks and hers is only 1. To now, she done came back and said, bitch, I done seen your 3 and I got a 5 and a 7 wick candle. Yes, God, Wendy. I'm that because see, Wendy understood it. Wendy understood what I was saying. Karen was being real shady by saying, yeah, you know, she got a cute little candle for, you know, yang for 1 room. But you know, mine got 3 wicks. So you can use mine anywhere and it lasts extra long. And so she said, bitch, I'm going to see yours and I'm going to add on some more. So I was here for it. So then they get down to the conversation about Dickless not being able to take a shit. Like, once again, you constantly prove why the good Lord up above, if your husband was really laid down with your ass, you constantly prove why the good Lord just will refuse to bring any type of female energy into that into that man cave that y'all call a house, girl. Because I like you supposed to be Sinead Jenkins. You a lady, okay? You would never hear Karen having this type of conversation or discussion on the stage at all, because you automatically know that cameras and the mics is going to pick up any damn thing, even though y'all done went to a commercial break. Why would you sit there and sit up and have this type of damn conversation sitting up amongst these women? That is so tacky. That is so classless. That is so disgusting. Don't nobody want to know nothing about your regular bowel movements, you foot nigga. Don't nobody want to hear none of that. You keep that, like I said, you keep that Gold's Gym conversation down to that damn man cave with you, Devil Dick and Cain and Abel. Y'all had that conversation and keep pissing on the floor around there to that damn men's room that y'all call a damn bathroom, while you constantly sitting up here talking about something. Oh, I don't want to be around using nobody else's bathroom where men piss on the floor, girl. So they get down to wait, before we get to any of that, you guys, because this is the last part, I'm gonna need for you guys to do me a favor. Can y'all do me a favor? All right, y'all. So we back and we getting down to the last thing. I don't know why my shit is freezing up the way that it is. It might be changing. It's switching over. It's switching over my YouTubes. My YouTubes. It's switching over my internet connections. Because girl, there's about 3 of them on one damn box. Anyway, so we getting down to the last part, y'all. Thank you so much for your PayPal, boo. Thank you for your PayPal. It's appreciated. Thank you, love bud. So the last part of this is the Wendy and Eddie cheat gate. And then they bring up All About the Tees blog. Listen, I don't have nothing bad to say about All About the Tees blog, because being a YouTuber, and when my channel blew up, I would have never thought that I would be hit up by people with different tea, because people send me all type of tea. People send me so much tea, and majority of it is BS, and that's why y'all never hear it. There comes a time every now and again where I will get a credible source, because that source comes with who they are, the receipts of how they know this person, and blah, blah, blah. Much like how I got my source Ron Dare, the Truly Original, who emailed me, the real deal, Ron Dare, Truly Original. See, so it's only certainty that I get. Wendy, I had 4 people email me. 3 people emailed me. The other one DM'd me on Instagram with the same damn thing. And the only reason why I decided to talk about it, though, was only because I heard another blogger talk about it. And it wasn't all about the tea. It was another blogger. I can't think of who it was. They was talking about it. And then when I saw All About the Tea talking about it, that's when I decided to talk about it. So it's not that I'm trying to take up for them, but I am, because that's what we do as being a YouTuber. You get the damn stories. I mean, y'all, and my thing is, Wendy, if you're saying that it's so untrue, you should be understanding what the blogger's job is. I don't understand why you got mad at All About the Tea. You need to be mad at the people that's running around here fabricating. If this is a lie, you need to be mad at the people that's running around here saying that your husband is cheating on you with a white woman and got this white woman pregnant. You need to be mad at the people that's going to these different vloggers and bloggers with this story. Don't be mad at the vloggers and bloggers, because they just doing their damn job. They're doing their job. Being fair and being honest. So then, they kept talking, Dickless and Tacky kept sitting up trying to explain their reason as to why they wasn't being messy, and as to why she should not have took it the way that she did. And I'm glad Wendy cleared them the way that they did. Y'all keep saying it's not true, you don't believe it, then why did y'all have to bring it up on the show? If this isn't true, and y'all keep saying that the blogs isn't a credible vlog because they also made up stories about Giselle and you and all of this, she had a point with that. If that's the truth, then why would y'all bring it to the show? Why would you bring it up on camera? What would be the point of giving this situation legs if y'all are saying that it isn't true and you don't believe it? That makes sense. That makes sense. And of course, they didn't have an answer for it. They had nothing to say. And then that's when Wendy shaded the hell out of Giselle by bringing up the damn tummy tucks that she done got after having them damn cheering, and she still won't able to keep Curious George. And I was on her side with that. Like, girl, you sitting up here trying to tell me I had plastic surgery done to keep my husband. Meanwhile, you had a hold. I just had my titties uplifted. That's lightweight compared to going and having your skin stretched for a tummy tuck. That shit hurts. And you went through all of that pain for Magilla Gorilla, and he still didn't want your old tired ass. So who the hell are you to sit up here and try to condemn me and try to make me feel like I'm something is wrong with me when you've had the same damn thing done? I was on her side with that. And girl, that was basically the end of the episode, child. Whew, glad I got that up out the way. Glad I got that up out of the way, girl. So I'm gonna give y'all a few little minutes because I went over my hour. But I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes. This is gonna be a little less gag party or whatever. I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, I'm just saying, girl, if you go sit up here and try to call me out for getting the plastic surgery done to keep my husband, well, girl, my husband is kept. My husband is kept. Child. Baby, I can't wait for next week, baby, because Wendy is clearing. Listen, Wendy came to kick ass and take names. Wendy is not playing with Robin and Giselle's ass, and I'm down for it. I'm down. I really wished Monique would have still been here. I'm really wishing that Monique would have still been here, and I do wish that fight wouldn't have happened because I would have loved to have seen Wendy, Monique, and Candace. I want Candace on that side too. And Candace sitting on one couch reading and shading the fuck out of Robin and Giselle. I would love to see that. That's what it should have been. Instead of y'all allowing them being the maestros in the background to break up the alliance between y'all chocolate beauties, y'all should have went on ahead and just y'all should have came together as one unit. Y'all allowed them to break that shit up. And y'all have yet to been able to penetrate they shit yet. That says a lot. I mean, while we talking about the colorism thing and all of this and all of that, they breaking up y'all clique. And theirs is still getting stronger, especially now that Karen and Giselle done got back being friends. We gonna see, because I really hope Karen don't decide to flip and turn. Because look, Karen, I love you down. I love you, Karen, but I'm just saying, I really hope we gonna see. We gonna see. But I would have loved for have Monique to still been here. I would have loved to have seen Wendy, Monique, and Candace on one couch just reading bitches. Like, I would just love to have seen that. Like, that would have been epic. And I wonder where the light-skinned people be coming up with the colorism shit. I don't know. It'll be interesting. And it would have been new. Mm-hmm. But Big Face, I want to bring up one more comment about how you mad at Karen and Ashley for still being friends with Monique. Another reason why I can't give you that, Big Face, is because you're still walking around here trying to be friends with the two bitches that were solely responsible for coming in between coming in between you and Monique's friendship. You still running around here trying to kitty click with them. So I'm not understanding how you can be holding a grudge at Ashley and Karen for still being friends with Monique, but yet you somehow rationalize you still trying to be friends and buddy with Giselle and Robin. Do what you want with that. Do what you feel. Like I said, your fans is gonna come back. They're gonna get all up under the comments. They're gonna make excuses. They're gonna make up reasons why, and yada 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 yada. But if we gonna sit up here and feel like, well, I don't know how you could be friends with her when she put hands on me, girl. I don't know how you could sit up here and be friends with them bitches when they were the ones who caused you to get your wig pulled in the first damn place. I'm just saying, you don't find no problem being friends with them still. You don't find no problems being buddy and chummy with them. You don't find no problems kicking it and hanging it out with them. So I'm not understanding why they should drop Monique as a friend for you. That makes no sense. I just wanted to throw that in there too. I wanted to make sure I got my grievances all out. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got, you guys. This has lasted way over an hour. Y'all had me up here gagging with y'all for an hour and 30 minutes. I mean, an hour and 10 minutes. I mean, not that I minded because it was a lot of fun. And y'all know I appreciate it and I love y'all down. Don't forget that tonight I will be hosting the Whether You Like It or Not panel, 9:05, 8:05 Central. Make sure that y'all are here on time. Everybody is going to be there. So make sure that y'all are there and all that good stuff. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. And I don't have no more to give y'all. I love y'all. I'm gone. Y'all be good. Bye.